What up? Back kicking it with Momo. Thank you for tuning in. Anyways, so tonight, what we're going to be doing is a Momo's table. I think these once a week so we can just talk about stuff that Momo want to talk about and Momo's friends want to talk about. But today, we're going to talk about this coronavirus because this is working my last nerve. And also, at Momo's table, we just tell stories. So it could be stories from my friends, stories from me. I'm never going to tell. We're going to use different names. So I won't put nobody on blast. But they're going to be real stories, though. So today, what we're going to do, talk about the coronavirus, man. This shit got everybody tripping. Like, ooh, I'm over it. Over it. I couldn't find nothing, like literally nothing at the stores. But what I have done is stock up on my vitamins because everybody needs to make sure you take vitamins so you can keep your immune system well. So you can be good, man, because this is crazy. And nobody knows where it came from. So we kind of just like, what we gonna do? Stay in the house. My job is still open. I'm like, man, when is y'all gonna close? Because clearly everybody else is closing. They not closing though. They said, no, not today. So, but what I did want to share on the serious tip, make sure y'all wash y'all hands. Make sure you use sanitizer. I prefer pure alcohol. See, this is what I got. This was all I was able to get, but this is normally what I use. Like at work, I wipe my desk down. Pure alcohol. You can't get no more sanitary than this. I'm telling you. So, boom, get you some of this if you can't find no hand sanitizer. Couldn't find no tissue. So I had like a pack of tissue. I had to get some wipes. These are flushable wipes though. So this ain't gonna stock up your toilet. You know what I'm saying? Because the apartments did send a little notice like, make sure that you don't flush any paper towels, anything down the toilet that's not supposed to be down the toilet because you can cause it to back up and then it'll be a bigger issue. So just make sure you do that. Also, make sure y'all don't use public restrooms. They want you to stay in the house. So if you can stay in the house, just stay in the house. Like I gotta go to work. So I'm going to go to work tomorrow, but I've been in the house, like, literally. Like, I went out of town, came back. Even when I was out of town, I was in the house. Wasn't nothing to do. So, everything was closed. So, yes. So, really just stay safe. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure, I'm really, honestly, the mask is just a little much for me. Like, y'all walking around here with these masks on. I just think it looks stupid. So I'm not walking around here with that. I'm covered in the name of Jesus. So I'm not going to be doing all of that, period. Like, y'all, why? I was on the plane. It was like 12 people on the plane. Like, it was nobody in the airport, first off. Nobody. 12 people on the plane. Boom. End of story. I was like, man. But them tickets was like $25. I'm telling you, y'all might want to book them now. And I think they're going all the way out to like May. But they closed Disneyland. They shut down all the sports. Like, that's when you know it's real. But I knew it was real when Victoria's Secret was closed. That shit said they are closed for the U.S. and Canada. I was like, well, damn. Life over. Because, man, I was trying to go out of town. So I was like, well, let me go get me some little cute panties. No. Wrong. Went out of town. The mall was closed down there, too. I'm like, okay, time to go home, period. But now me and my son, we just been chilling. I got time for my YouTube channel, so the glow up is real. But anyways, at Momo's table, we're going to do this once a week. And we're just going to talk about stuff like girl stuff. Just stuff that I like to talk about. Like, I normally, if you know me, I like to talk shit. So I'm going to just be talking shit. So, I have a friend. I'm not going to say no names. But she met this dude at a club. She always be getting faded and be giving her number out. I don't know why. But she met this dude at a club. And they had been talking for like 3-4 months. And so she went out of town to go see him. But she just happened to go, like, when it was all the stuff was going on for the coronavirus. Oh, but I'm about to go ahead and snack, too. I'm going to just show y'all some of my snacks before I continue my story. I love Mexican food. So these chips, with this hot sauce, bow, banging. I'm going to have some of this. And I got my water, because it's hot. And I got my wine, so I can talk shit. And, of course, got my sage. I forgot the burning. But anyways, let me continue with the story. So she met this dude. She went out of town or whatever. So Mind you, she don't really know him because they just been talking on the phone. So when she get out of town, everything is closed down there. But he was like, he was moving. So she was expecting, like, his apartment to be in disarray or whatever. She was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, anyways, hopefully if it's in too disarray, maybe you decide to get a room because first impressions are, like, you can't do that over. I don't know. Anyways, so she got down there. The bitch was texting me as soon as she got down. She was like, bitch. She said when she seen this thing at the airport, she was over it. I was like, girl, shut up. She was like, he just wasn't her type. Like, he was tall and he looked like a little doofus. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, she was supposed to stay, I think, 4 days. She only ended up staying 2. She booked her ticket to go home early. But anyways, let's rewind. So anyways, when she saw him at the airport, she was texting like, ooh, I don't think he's cute or whatever. So anyways, they stopped and, they got some drink, whatever, some little food. They get back to his house. So when she pulled up, she was like, bitch, this look like the projects. I was just laughing. So she took a picture of the building outside and, yeah, dead. So anyways, when she came in, okay, so we know you moving. So if you knew you was moving, we knew you was moving, right? You had shit. Why would you bring anybody there? Like, oh my God. Too done. Like, first of all, the bitch was like, my shit was on the floor and he smoked cigarettes. Now, for me, cigarettes are a deal breaker. Like, I cannot fool with nobody who smokes cigarettes. Like, that stinks so bad. Like, I know people be like, weed smells bad, but cigarettes is like serious. Like, that stuff like sits. Like, it gets in your hair. Like, have you ever been to a club where they just smoke cigarettes inside the club and you can just leave and then you feel like you smell like a whole pack of Newports? Like, yes. So his house, she said, smelled like a whole pack of cigarettes. The windows and stuff was closed and it was funky and there wasn't nothing in there. Like, no table, no kitchen table, no TV in the living room, no couches. This nigga had a bed. It was sitting on tops, that you put your Tupperware in. This nigga had his shoes lined up by the TV. I was like, how old is he? She like, bitch, he is 38. Wow. And I thought he was all right for what she was saying. He drove trucks and stuff, so maybe he got a little money. I don't know. She couldn't even remember what the nigga looked like, really. So I was just like, girl. But this is like Chronicles of Females. Like, niggas, I know niggas do dumb stuff and meet bitches that they be like, oh, she was fine. And then you meet up with her and you be like, oh, she ain't that fine. Women do the same thing. Because me, number one. When I'm single, I be out here and I might get my number out. And I don't remember what that person looked like. I'd be like a whole nigga, like, send me a picture. Because I forgot. Period. Or I just don't respond. Like, I don't know who that is. Done. We ain't about to keep talking. Because there's no point in I can't put a face with the name. So, period. So, anyways, her about to get down there. She like, bitch, I'm ready to go home. So, I guess when they got there, they was just chilling. And this nigga fell asleep. I'm talking about snoring. They was in the bed watching TV. She said, bitch, this nigga fell asleep and took over the whole bed. So, mind you, there's nowhere else to sit. So, she in the living room just texting. I'm like, bitch, you look like you sitting on the floor. She like, yes, girl, there's nothing in here. So, I'm like, show me a video through the house. I go through the house. Girl, dead. Now, I don't know. Me and my friends are a little bougie. So, I'm not saying that I just live in Beverly Hills or something or, you know what I'm saying? But I do like nice stuff. So, one big pet peeve for me is the bathroom, bro. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know, but Chicago, Ohio is a little different. So, like, the way the houses and stuff are built. So, she was like, bitch, the cracks in the bathroom was, like, black. That's, like, a number one, I'm done. I can't be here. Like, bitch, take me home. Like, first of all, why don't you have, like, a different type of towel anyway? Like, them houses and apartments are hella old. So, she was just so uncomfortable. So, anyways, the first day, I guess she was there, he fell asleep. They went. They didn't do nothing actually that first night. They didn't. Then the next day he went to work. Left this bitch in the house with nothing. Like, bitch, you have no cable? She was like, I got Netflix. I'm like, cool. Netflix in your phone, right? Cool. So anyways, he went to work. She stayed there in that house. She had her little drink or whatever. But she didn't want to eat in the kitchen because it just didn't look right. The appliances was like, remember the old yellow appliances? The ones like when you first got your apartment like 20 years ago? It was like Manila. Like, girl. Floor nasty. Then You know, Chicago don't have, a lot of the apartments don't have like, they don't have AC units, like central air. They got AC units in the window and stuff. I was too done. It was like 5 of them all up and through the house. And it was hella webs on the walls. I'm like, bitch, where is the webs coming from though? She's like, oh, well, he said he has spiders. Okay, so he got the spiders and he left the webs. Like, this is the first time that you meet somebody though, right? I was just done. So anyways, next day, they went to the gun range or whatever. Because that was the only thing that was open. They went to the gun range. Cool. So, that night, I don't know, she said he act old. She couldn't describe, like, what it was. But she said when he talk, he do something with his hands. And he be, like, closing his eyes. Like, bitch, is he gay? Like, I was like, what do you mean? Like, this, like, females, you know how females be like, bitch, Momo, like, what? Like, so, I was just too done, okay? Then she was like, girl, his closet. So this is somebody that, but if you only meet a person one time and you just see them on Facebook, it's so deceiving. If you ain't met them in real life, then you don't really know, like, how they living. So we don't know how you really living. Ain't nobody got time for that. So that's why I don't do that online dating shit. That shit's for the birds. You're going to get catfished all the time because you might just be dating Precious and don't know it. Ain't nobody got time for that. So anyways, back to her story. So that was the second day. So I think she was supposed to stay 4 or 5 days. 4 days. So the next day, she was like, bitch, I'm booking my ticket to go home early. So she had booked her ticket, but this nigga took her to his mama house. Like, I was like, fool, have you met his mom? She was like, no. He was helping her fix a bed. We was over there for like 3 hours. Like, really? See, me and my friends, we hard on niggas. Like, so if I'm not interested, I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. Not waste your time, my time, nobody's time. So, bitch, I'm just never gonna call you again. Simple as that. So, my friend booked her ticket, got to the airport, and blocked that nigga. Like, okay, so I guess she was supposed to give him some money on the ticket, but she said she kept asking him, you know, you want to go get the money? He never wanted to get the money. So, she left it at that. Anyways, and then so she just blocked them. As soon as she got to the airport, she said, bitch, I got out the car like, block. I said, bitch, I know that's right. Not my friend's type. We don't like dirty niggas. Like, and, oh, she like, bitch, he only took a bath like 2 times. Like, bitch, my friend took a bath when she got there in the morning. If I'm going to bed, like, nigga, but the fact that the house was so smelling like cigarettes, I know she didn't sit down and get comfortable. I know she didn't, because she's so bougie. And nobody can get comfortable in that. Like, what? But why would you bring somebody there? Like, I would have just been like, hey, let's get a room. Or, she said his mama house was nice. Shit, why you just didn't invite her over there? You probably would have had a shot. Nigga, who does that? The fuck? And then you see my friend and how cute she is and how she be all together. Like, that's not a friend. That's for real, bitch. Like, we really live like that. Like, nobody wants to come to your house if your shit's not together. That shit's whack. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, friend, it's probably, you know, the Chicago niggas probably ain't for us. Like, ooh, we're done. But, yeah, so she brought her ass back home. But that shit is crazy. But, like, I don't know. Like, for me, my biggest pet peeve is, like, first impressions are major. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never get a second chance to do that over. So, if you fuck it up the first time, it's a wrap. Period. So I don't understand why you would bring somebody to that shit. So, oh, and this is the good part. So anyways, she blocked him. So the next day, he texted her from somebody else's number and told her how awful her personality was and how he was happy that she went home early and all this other stuff. And knowing my friends, we just straight to the point. I was like, bitch, just so that nigga don't text you no more. Like, bitch, we're done. She was like, no, I had to go ahead and let him know. She was like, bitch, shit. And so I seen the messages and she was like, she said, what'd she say? She said, yo, never bring nobody to no apartment like that and lose my motherfucking number. Like, period, girl. No. So, fail. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bitch, you need to be on that commercial, on that TV. Now, it ain't even a TV show. It's a radio station where they be calling after 2 people that had a date and it didn't go well and they never got a call back. I was like, ooh, that's a perfect one, bitch. Go ahead and let they ass have it. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, that's stupid. Niggas want to talk about girls all the time, but y'all be fucking up, bro. Big time. So just because you live like a bachelor and this is you, You feel me? And you're perfectly fine with having nothing, doesn't mean that the lady that you bring in your life is perfectly fine with having nothing. I'm just saying, like, it's just boundaries to that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you live like that, you could have just let her come over there maybe like after 10 dates in. I don't know. And then what the fuck was you wearing? Little clothes? She had like a picture of a little thermal. Like, nigga, what? No. Ugh. Over it. Like, man. But yeah, that was my story for tonight. But yes, just beware. First impressions are major, major, major. And niggas fuck up too. Not just us. But yeah, crazy. I'm over it. The whole dating scene, that shit is whack. Like, me and my friends, we've been trying to date here and there. I'm just like, ooh. I know for sure. I live in Texas now, but I'm originally from California. I don't like Texas dudes, period. Like, they are a little weird. And most of the ones that I've talked to, not even been like in a relationship with, they hella needy. And I'm not a needy chick. Like, I don't need to be around you 24/7 because I like to kick it too. You feel me? Like, I don't need you to call my phone every 5 minutes. You feel me? Like, and I don't need you to pay for every motherfucking thing. Like, I take care of myself. So a lot of these dudes, they want you to meet them. And Chicago dudes just weird. Like, nigga, some of that stuff is just weird. Maybe because I'm just used to Cali niggas, they just thugged out. You know what I'm saying? Some real niggas, like, I don't know. But I like dudes from North Carolina too. They're a little different. But I don't know. It's something about Texas dudes. But I met one Texas dude that was kind of fine, though. But he had 9 kids. I was like, cut it. Ain't doing it. Cut it. Ain't doing that. But yeah, that was funny. I just have to share that with y'all. But thank you for joining Momo's Table. So we will definitely hit this once a week, and I'll just think of something to talk about. If you guys have something that you want me to talk about, then definitely put it out there. But again, please stay safe. The coronavirus is real, y'all. So I don't want to see nobody talking about, I ain't finna get sick. Bitch, you can. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you guessed it. And you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? You fuck right and get it. So stop. But yes, definitely stay safe. Get you some vitamins. Drink lots of water. Stay away from people. If your job lets you stay home, stay home. If my job let me stay home, I would be at home. I swear I would not be coming to work, period. Like, no. I actually like sitting in here with my baby. We've been chilling. There's nothing wrong with family time. And think about it. Like, Trump's been trying to separate the whole world. So now we can't separate. Now everybody has to come together. So this might be a bad thing, then it might be a good thing. I don't know. Just depends on how you look at it. But as long as you stay positive, stay prayed up, and stay safe. Keep that sanitizer, that alcohol, and the vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Keep them babies and them old people in the house. Because my dad just had surgery. So we're just very, very like, stay in the house, Dad. But yeah, in the name of Jesus, I just hope that my baby doesn't get it. Nobody in my family, no friends, none of my coworkers. We all been checking on each other. It is serious. So y'all stay safe. Stay safe. But again, thank you for kicking it with Momo. I will put all my information down below. Ugh. Over it. Like, man. But yeah, that was my story for tonight. But yes, just beware. First impressions are major, major, major. And niggas fuck up too. Not just us. I know it. But yeah, crazy. I'm over it. The whole dating scene, that shit is whack. Like, me and my friends, we've been trying to date here and there. I'm just like, ooh. I know for sure. I live in Texas now, but I'm originally from California. I don't like Texas dudes, period. Like, they are a little weird. And most of the ones that I've talked to, not even been like in a relationship with, they hella needy. And I'm not a needy chick. Like, I don't need to be around you 24/7 because I like to kick it too. You feel me? Like, I don't need you to call my phone every 5 minutes. You feel me? Like, and I don't need you to pay for every motherfucking thing. Like, I take care of myself. So a lot of these dudes, they want you to meet them. And Chicago dudes just weird. Like, shit, I can't decipher if it's gay or if y'all just weird. Like, nigga, some of that stuff is just weird. Maybe because I'm just used to Cali niggas, they just thugged out. You know what I'm saying? Some real niggas, like, I don't know. But I like dudes from North Carolina too. They're a little different. But I don't know. It's something about Texas dudes. But I met one Texas dude that was kind of fine, though. But he had 9 kids. I was like, cut it. Ain't doing that. But yeah, just, that was funny. I just have to share that with y'all. But thank you for joining Momo's table. So we will definitely hit this once a week, and I'll just think of something to talk about. If you guys have something that you want me to talk about, then definitely put it out there. But again, please stay safe. The coronavirus is real, y'all. So I don't want to see nobody talking about, I ain't finna get sick. Bitch, you can. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you guessed it. And you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? You fuck right and get it. So stop. But yes, definitely stay safe. Get you some vitamins. Drink lots of water. Stay away from people. If your job lets you stay home, stay home. If my job let me stay home, I would be at home. I swear I would not be coming to work. Period. Like, no. I actually like sitting in here with my baby. We've been chilling. There's nothing wrong with family time. And think about it. Like, Trump's been trying to separate the whole world. So now we can't separate. Now everybody has to come together. So this might be a bad thing, then it might be a good thing. I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. But as long as you stay positive, stay prayed up, and stay safe. Keep that sanitizer, that alcohol, and the vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Keep them babies and them old people in the house. Because my dad just had surgery. So we're just very, very like, stay in the house, Dad. He got a pacer in his heart, and he's just, in the name of Jesus, I just hope that my baby doesn't get in. Nobody in my family, no friends, none of my coworkers. We all been checking on each other. It is serious. So y'all stay safe. Stay safe. But again, thank you for kicking it with Momo. I will put all my information down below. But thank you. Coronavirus.